Well, hello and welcome to the InfoGov Hot Seat. I'm your host, Jim Merrifield, and with me today is Nate Hughes, CEO of ARMA International. Welcome, Nate.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, it's great to finally have you on the hot seat, get to know you a
Absolutely.
little better,
Yeah.
and what you got cooking, especially with InfoCon around the corner. And I know you've been pretty busy the last several months.
It's always
So,
crazy. It's always crazy.
yeah, for sure. So, can you tell us a brief introduction of yourself, your current
Sure.
role, and one fun fact about yourself?
Sure. Nate Hughes, like you said, CEO here at ARMA International. A little bit of my background, I started my career working for a law firm, working in their technology side of things and app dev and all that kind of stuff. Moved on and worked at the Federal Reserve Bank in Kansas City for a number of years, working on some IG projects for them and implementing some cool solutions, and worked for a little boutique law firm with a couple well-known attorneys there for a while, working on compliance and those types of issues, and then came to ARMA in 2015. So it's been a fun ride since I've been here. It's great. But I absolutely love everything that we're doing and can't wait for more. And I know I'm not going to forget my fun fact. My fun fact is, and a lot of people actually know this about me, so it's not kind of a secret fact, but I love Lego. Everything Lego. Can't pass up a Lego store. There's one in the airport in Kansas City. Every time I travel someplace, I have to check, even though I have, all the latest and greatest of everything I do. I have to check there. Almost brought stuff back from overseas, even though I didn't have any room in the luggage. But Legos is one of my huge passions, and it's kind of translated over to the family as well. My wife and my daughters, they love doing it too. So it's kind of a family hobby, and we've just basically run out of space to put the stuff once it's done. So other than that, it's a fun hobby to have.
That is, yeah. What's like your favorite Lego set?
I haven't been asked that in a long time. I really like, I mean, the traditional stuff. I have the big Millennium Falcon and stuff like that on the Star Wars side, and have a lot of that stuff. My wife collects the Harry Potter stuff, but I think one of my favorite ones is the Stranger Things. It's the upside down, so it has the house, and you can literally turn it upside down, and it's got the dark part on the top, or you can have it, I guess, the right side up. I don't know what that would be referred to, but that's one of my favorite sets. So it's very cool.
Sweet. Yeah, and they are in every airport. I actually got this hat, I think, in Kansas City Airport.
It's an awesome hat, and go Chiefs! I gotta plug them. Sorry
Yeah.
there, Jim. And
No, listen, I'm hoping.
I just caught when I had a chance to be at the RIMPA conference. I was able to catch the second half of the Chiefs game in Sydney, and we were the only ones in the bar that were rooting for the Chiefs. Everybody else was rooting for. It was like anybody but the Chiefs. They didn't
Of
really care
course.
who it was.
Yeah,
They
because
won,
they're
so
the
it
best.
doesn't
Yeah, I
matter.
mean, they're the best team right now,
Right.
they're the reigning champs, right? 2 times champs. So everybody's gunning for them.
They're the ones to beat. They're the ones to beat.
That's right. Well, hopefully we see you in the AFC Championship, right? Go Jets, Chiefs.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
yeah. Hey,
We'll see.
go for it. We'll
We'll
see.
see what
We'll see
happens.
how it
All
goes.
right, cool. So switching gears a little bit, I know InfoCon is 2024 is just a few weeks away. Looking forward to being with you, the board, the membership. What are you most excited about?
Well, I mean, as always, seeing everybody, seeing the same people that I see every year, meeting all the new people that are at InfoCon for the first time. But one of my favorite things is being able to get up there on stage, with you this year, and talk about all the awesome things that we've done over the last year. We're kind of in a really cool time with ARMA these past few years, really, where we're working on a bunch of different programs, working on bunch of different partnerships. It's just really neat to get all those people up there. The work with the foundation, the Global Information Consortium that we launched with RIPA Global, getting to have some of the new partners here in town in Houston. John Chambers is going to be there from the ARA, one of our newest partnerships. Ann Cornish and Benita are going to be there from RIMPA, their CEO and board chair. We'll have a bunch of other organizations there. The business partners are always out there and exciting. And excited to see everybody. I mean, the whole thing. Ask anybody that knows me. I love that conference, and I love being around those people so much to the point where it's just I'm exhausted at the end. But the programming and the education stuff that we have going on this year continues to improve. It's better and better every year. All the relevant topics out there, the partnerships we have with like ILTA, helping to curate the legal track. It's just really fun to see all the work that goes on from the board and from staff and all our members and our volunteers all coming together as one and really making it an exciting week for everybody.
Yeah, it'll be an amazing time. There's a lot of behind the scenes work, a lot of education sessions. There'll be the VRC party. That should
Yep.
be a fun
As
time.
always, that's always the highlight. Always the social highlight. There's the VRC party. Looking forward to this one. The location for that is awesome this year too. So they always impress.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll tell you, I was taking a look because I'm a baseball fan, right? So,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and the Astros are doing well, and of course I'm
Right.
a Yankee fan coming from the East Coast, so there is a chance that the Yankees could be playing Houston while we're in Houston for InfoCon. So that would be really amazing.
You gotta pre-buy the tickets so that you can actually get into the game.
I may, or I may have to, weasel that in on stage. We might have to, talk about I might have to wear a Yankee hat out on stage or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'll last long. I might not do that day one, but you never know.
I don't think the Royals are doing as well on our side. We had a hot streak there for a while. I'm not exactly sure where our standings are, but I don't know that we're going to be getting that far into October.
Hey, you never know. You got a bright future. You got that guy, the shortstop, Bobby Witt, right?
Oh
So,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah, for sure. Well, I look forward to being with you and the board again and membership and everybody else in Houston. It should be an awesome time. So speaking of the conference, if you were to persuade me to register immediately, because I know registration is obviously still open, and
Sure.
I'm like on the fence of attending, what would you say to me to get me to attend?
Oh gosh. We are the biggest information management conference, globally. There's a lot of good smaller conferences out there. I've been to quite a few of our partners, and they're great conferences. But if you want the one-stop shop that brings them all together and has top to bottom every topic that you would want to, whether it's beginner or advanced or thought leadership concepts or training ahead of time, this is the place to be. And Houston's a great location for it too. I mean, October weather will be nice. Not too far from the ocean if you want to go skip over there too, before or after the conference. But you really can't beat InfoCon. I've seen it year after year consistently just providing great education and bringing people together. That's always one of the things I talk to you about, talk to the board about, I talk to every volunteer, every member, anybody about is the community of ARMA and those that make it up. That's what makes us different than everybody else is that community and being able to make connections that are going to last years. Beyond the immediate education and things like that. So many people I've talked to have found jobs in the future from people they've met here, found ways to improve their projects by people they've talked to while on site. So really, I mean, you can't go wrong. Whether you're new to the profession or it's old hat to you, we've got it all. So, and all the partners and stuff that'll be there as well. You can not just talk to ARMA, but talk to ACEDS, talk to the ICRM, talk to our foundation, ILTA. I mean, all of these people. I feel bad. I don't want to leave anybody out because there's so many, but no, it's a great place to be, and definitely worth the trip.
Yeah, for sure. There's something for everyone. And yeah, I can't believe it's been 20 years. I think I'm gonna remember 20 years this year, which is kind of when you think
I'll
about
have to
what I
look it
was
up
doing.
later. I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's something like
Let you
that. When I
look at the
was,
specifics.
yeah, I don't know. It's either 20 or 19. I can't remember because I
Hmm.
graduated in 2004 from college. I don't think I don't remember then, but shortly after, I think 2005 or something like that. But it's
Right.
amazing to see how the organization has grown and where we are today. And
Yeah.
again, definitely looking forward to Houston. So Nate, I know we talked a lot here. Is there anything you'd like to share as a final thought with the audience?
Just to keep your eyes open. ARMA's doing a lot with a lot of people. A lot of really cool things that'll be going on in the next year. Like I said, the GIC, the Global Information Consortium, we actually just met to finalize the tactical strategies of that group in Adelaide a couple weeks back, and we'll be moving forward a lot of initiatives on that side. A huge group of organizations that are jumping on as members of that. So there'll be a lot of really cool things that we'll be able to do and kind of speak with a bigger voice. And ARMA will just be one of those organizations involved. Our foundation, really that close partnership we have with our educational foundation, the opportunities that are going to be out there for professional development and higher ed and thought leadership and things like that to kind of really keep the profession progressing. Not just for ARMA members, but for those outside of ARMA and located around the world. There'll be some really cool things coming our way there. And one of the other exciting things that I love is some of the councils that we've kind of spun up more recently. A higher ed council has met to kind of guide ARMA in the direction that it should be going to better support that area. And one of our newer ones, the federal government council, has some really powerful players sitting on that council, helping us to determine how we can better position ourselves to support that whole area as well. Some of which will be there at InfoCon. One of which is one of our keynotes, John Montel, who's doing some really, really cool things through the Department of Interior and all of that. So there's just a lot going on, and pay attention to the emails that you get if you are an ARMA member or have an account. If you don't, go out and get an account so you can find out more of what's going on. And looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's a great time of year. It's going to be a great time. A lot going on. Looking
Yeah,
forward to seeing you in Houston,
yeah,
and we'll be there. So obviously, looking forward to seeing everyone. And so I guess the message is register, 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 right?
yep. And find us when we're there.
Yeah,
Come up and talk. We love to hear from you, good or bad. New things, new ideas. Ideas that we'll scrap later. I don't know. Just get out there and talk to
yeah,
us. And one of the most fun I have is when new people come up to me during conference and I can introduce them to all of these people. You come up and you're like, I'm an energy. Well, we've got a board member and a former board member and a chapter over here that deals with that in an industry group and all of those types of things, or whatever it may be. Getting people connected to the people that are going to help them is a fun time. So
yeah. So come in on what is it? Sunday. Sunday afternoon is the industry groups.
yep, Sunday
Right?
afternoons, the industry groups, welcome parties that night, and kick it off Monday morning with the opening sessions and all that fun stuff. So
Awesome. Well, thanks for giving us a nice preview
yeah, thanks
of
for
the
having
event.
me.
Yeah, no, it's great to have you on the hot seat. I'm sure you won't. I'm sure you'll be on again at some point. Maybe we'll do a
Hey,
recap or
anytime,
something. Awesome.
anytime.
So thanks for taking the time out of your day, Nate. Appreciate it. I know you're a busy guy. So again, thanks so much. If you'd like to be a guest on the hot seat like Nate here, all you got to do is submit your information through our website, infogovhotseat.com. And again, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day.
Awesome.